Rush. Noun. Any of several stiff plants of the genus Juncus, or the family Juncaceae, having hollow or pithy stems and small flowers, and often growing in marshes or near water. Competence. Noun. The quality or state of being competent, i.e. able or suitable for a general role. Allergy. Noun. A disorder of the immune system causing adverse reactions to substances. Allergens. Not harmful to most and marked by the body's production of histamines and associated with atopy. Anaphylaxis. An asthma. Bubble. Noun. A spherically contained volume of air or other gas, especially one made from soapy liquid. Verb. To produce bubbles. To rise up in bubbles, such as in foods cooking or liquids boiling. Palm. Noun. Any of various evergreen trees from the family Palmae or Ericaceae, which are mainly found in the tropics. 1. Noun. The digit or figure 1. Verb. To cause to become one. To gather into a single whole. To unite. Adjective. Of a period of time. Being particular. Numeral. The number represented by the Arabic numeral 1. The numerical value equal to that cardinal number. Pronoun. Impersonal pronoun. Indefinite. One thing. Among a group of others. One member of a group. Dice. Noun. Gaming with one or more dice. Verb. To play dice. Late. Noun. A shift. Scheduled work period. That takes place late in the day or at night. Adjective. Near the end of a period of time. Adverb. After a deadline has passed. Past a designated time. Abilities. Noun. Suitableness. Creation. Noun. Something created such as an invention or artwork. Catch up. Noun. An act of catching up or attempting to catch up. Verb. To pick up suddenly. Reached. Verb. To extend, stretch, or thrust out, for example a limb or object held in the hand. Inputs. Noun. The act or process of putting in. Infusion. Verb. To put in, put on. Hits. Noun. A blow. A punch. A striking against. The collision of one body against another. The stroke that touches anything. Verb. Heading. Physical. To strike. Media. Noun. The middle layer of the wall of a blood vessel or lymph vessel which is composed of connective and muscular tissue. Budget. Noun. The amount of money or resources earmarked for a particular institution, activity or time frame. Verb. To construct or draw up a budget. Adjective. Of or relating to a budget. Drives. Noun. Motivation to do or achieve something. Ability coupled with ambition. Verb. To provide an impetus for motion or other physical change. To move an object by means of the provision of force thereto. Durability. Noun. Permanence by virtue of the power to resist stress or force. Configuration. Noun. Form. As depending on the relative disposition of the parts of a thing's shape. Figure. Form factor. Announce. Verb. To give public notice, especially for the first time. To make known. Bin. Noun. A flying insect. Of the clade Anthophila within the Hymenopteran superfamily Apoidea. Known for its organized societies, though only a minority have them. For collecting pollen and, in some species, producing wax and honey. Fascination. Noun. The act of bewitching, or enchanting. Offering. Verb. To propose or express one's willingness. To do something. Noun. The act by which something is offered. Illustration. Noun. The act of illustrating. The act of making clear and distinct. Education. Also. The state of being illustrated. Or of being made clear and distinct. Offline. Verb. To take. A system. Etc. Offline. To demote from an active or online state. Adjective. Of a system. Currently not connected. Generally electrically. To a larger network. For example, a power plant which is not connected to the grid. or a computer which is not connected to the internet or to any other communications service. Adverb, while offline, with an offline system. Defending. Verb, to ward off attacks against, to fight, to protect, to guard. Retired. Verb, to stop working on a permanent basis, usually because of old age or illness. Verb, to fit a vehicle with new tires. Adjective, secluded from society, of a lifestyle, activity, etc. Private, quiet. Overlap. Noun, something that overlaps or is overlapped. Verb, to extend over and partly cover something. Dislike. Noun, an attitude or a feeling of distaste or aversion. Verb, to displease, to offend. In third person only. Rubbish. Noun, refuse, waste, garbage, junk, trash. Verb, to criticize, to denigrate, to denounce, to disparage. Adjective, exceedingly bad, awful. Interjection, used to express that something is exceedingly bad, awful, or terrible. Oiling. Verb, to lubricate with oil. Noun, an application of oil. Scenes. Noun, the location of an event that attracts attention. Configure. Verb, to set up or arrange something in such a way that it is ready for operation for a particular purpose, or to someone's particular liking. Dependency. Noun, a state of dependence, a refusal to exercise initiative. Of. Preposition, expressing distance or motion. Rude. Adjective, bad-mannered. Economy. Noun, effective management of a community or system, or especially its resources. Adjective, cheap to run, using minimal resources, representing good value for money. Heartburn. Noun, a burning pain in the chest that is caused by stomach acid entering the gullet. Discriminate. Verb, to make distinctions. Adjective, having the difference marked, distinguished by certain tokens. Cut out. Verb, to refrain from doing something, using something, etc. To stop, cease doing something. Adjective, well suited, appropriate, fit for a particular activity or purpose. Cries. Noun, a shedding of tears, the act of crying. Verb, to shed tears, to weep. Butter. Noun, a soft, fatty foodstuff made by churning the cream of milk, generally cow's milk. Verb, to spread butter on. Stab. Noun, an act of stabbing or thrusting with an object. Verb, to pierce or to wound somebody with a pointed tool or weapon, especially a knife or dagger. Loudly. Adverb, in a loud manner, at a high volume. Easy. Noun, something that is easy. Adjective, comfortable, at ease. Adverb, in a relaxed or casual manner. Verb, to stop rowing. Committed. Verb, to give in trust, to put into charge or keeping. To entrust. To consign, used with to or formerly unto. Adjective, obligated by a pledge to some course of action. Advance. Noun, a forward move, improvement or progression. Verb, to promote or advantage. Adjective, completed before necessary or a milestone event. Gap. Noun, an opening in anything made by breaking or parting. Verb, to notch, as a sword or knife. Brush. Noun, an implement consisting of multiple more or less flexible bristles or other filaments attached to a handle, used for any of various purposes including cleaning, painting, and arranging hair. Verb, to clean with a brush. Environmental. Adjective, pertaining to the environment. Nick. Noun, a small cut in a surface. Verb, to make a nick or notch in. To cut or scratch in a minor way. Explosion. Noun, a violent release of energy, sometimes mechanical, nuclear, or chemical. Capitals. Noun, already produced durable goods available for use as a factor of production, such as steam shovels. Equipment. and office buildings. Structures. Hypothetical. Noun. A hypothetical situation or proposition. Adjective. Based upon a hypothesis. Conjectural. Bug. Noun. An insect of the order Hemiptera. The true bugs. Verb. To annoy. Noun. A microfossil, particularly a foraminiferan. Huge. Adjective. Very large. Quarter. Noun. A fourth part of something. Verb. To divide into quarters. To divide by 4. Adjective. Pertaining to an aspect of a quarter. Election. Noun. A process of choosing a leader. Members of parliament. Councillors or other representatives by popular vote. Bicycle. Noun. A vehicle that has 2 wheels. One behind the other. A steering handle. And a saddle seat or seats, and is usually propelled by the action of a rider's feet upon pedals. Verb. To travel or exercise using a bicycle. Copying. Verb. To produce an object identical to a given object. Noun. An instance of the making of a copy. Pour. Noun. The act of pouring. Verb. To cause. Liquid. Or liquid-like substance. To flow in a stream. Either out of a container or into it. Again. Adverb. Another time. Once more. Preposition. Obsolete or dialectal. Against. Next. Noun. The one that follows after this one. Adjective. Nearest in place or position. Having nothing similar intervening. Adjoining. Adverb. In a time. Place. Rank or sequence closest or following. Preposition. On the side of. Nearest or adjacent to. Next to. Makeup. Noun. An item's composition. Perhaps. Noun. An uncertainty. Adverb. Modifies a verb, indicating a lack of certainty. Beef. Noun. The meat from a cow. Bull or other bovine. Verb. To complain. Adjective. Being a bovine animal that is being raised for its meat. Brackets. Noun. A fixture attached to a wall to hold up a shelf. Verb. To support by means of mechanical brackets. Completing. Verb. To finish. To make done. To reach the end. Quote. Noun. A quotation. A statement attributed to a person. Verb. To repeat the exact words of a person. Honor. Noun. Recognition of importance or value. Respect. Veneration. Of someone. Usually for being morally upright or successful. Verb. To think of highly. To respect highly. To show respect for. To recognize the importance or spiritual value of. Organ. Noun. A larger part of an organism. Composed of tissues that perform similar functions. Verb. To supply with an organ or organs. To fit with organs. Individual. Noun. A person considered alone, rather than as belonging to a group of people. Adjective. Relating to a single person or thing as opposed to more than one. Anxious. Adjective. Nervous and worried. Driver. Noun. One who drives something, in any sense of the verb to drive. Pasta. Noun. Dough made from wheat and water and sometimes mixed with egg and formed into various shapes. Often sold in dried form and typically boiled for eating. Mother. Noun. A human, female who has given birth to a baby. Overwhelming. Verb. To engulf. Surge over and submerge. Noun. A situation of being overwhelmed. Adjective. Overpowering. Staggering. Or irresistibly strong. Mobile. Noun. A kinetic sculpture or decorative arrangement made of items hanging so that they can move independently from each other. Adjective. Capable of being moved, especially on wheels. Noun. A portable telephone that connects with the telephone network over radio wave transmission. Converts. Noun. A person who has converted to a religion. Verb. To transform or change something into another form, substance, state, or product. Crucial. Adjective. essential or decisive for determining the outcome or future of something, extremely important, expected. Verb, to predict or believe that something will happen. Adjective, anticipated, thought to be about to arrive or occur. Media. Noun, the middle layer of the wall of a blood vessel or lymph vessel which is composed of connective and muscular tissue. Seeds. Noun, a fertilized and ripened ovule, containing an embryonic plant. Verb, to plant or sow an area with seeds. Communication. Noun, the act or fact of communicating anything. Transmission. Riding. Verb, to transport oneself by sitting on and directing a horse. Later also a bicycle, etc. Noun, a path cut through woodland. Fortunately. Adverb, in a fortunate manner. Derive. Verb, to obtain or receive something from something else. Points. Noun, a discrete division of something. Verb, to extend the index finger in the direction of something in order to show where it is or to draw attention to it. Verb, to appoint. Noun, movable rails which can be used to switch a train from one railway track to another. Independent. Noun, a candidate or voter not affiliated with any political party. A free thinker, free of a party platform. Adjective, not dependent, not contingent or depending on something else. Free. Credit. Noun, reliance on the truth of something said or done. Faith. Trust. Verb, to believe, to put credence in. Event. Noun, an occurrence, something that happens. Verb, to occur, take place. Policy. Noun, a principle of behavior, conduct, etc., thought to be desirable or necessary, especially as formally expressed by a government or other authoritative body. Verb, to regulate by laws, to reduce to order. Movements. Noun, physical motion between points in space. Readable. Adjective, of handwriting, print, etc., legible, possible to read or at least decipher. Heat. Noun, thermal energy. Boys. Noun, a young male. Noun, the testicles. Educator. Noun, a person distinguished for his/her educational work, a teacher. Named. Verb, detransitive, to give a name to. Adjective, having a name. Respect. Noun, an attitude of consideration or high regard. Verb, to have respect for. Interjection. Hello. Hi. Lid. Noun, a thin skin membrane that covers and moves over an eye. Noun, the top or cover of a container. Verb, to put a lid on something. Exceptional. Noun, an exception, or something having an exceptional value. Adjective, forming an exception, not ordinary, uncommon, rare, come across. Verb, to change sides, to cross over to work for the opposition. Designed. Verb, to plan and carry out. A picture, work of art, construction, etc. Adjective, created according to a design. Memory. Noun, the ability of the brain to record information or impressions with the facility of recalling them later at will. Extroverted. Adjective, turned or thrust outwards, especially. Nearby. Adjective, adjacent, near, close by. Adverb, next to, close to. Pulling. Verb, to apply a force to an object, so that it comes toward the person or thing applying the force. Comedian. Noun, an entertainer who performs in a humorous manner, especially by telling jokes. Efforts. Noun, the work involved in performing an activity, exertion. Folders. Noun, an organizer that papers are kept in, usually with an index tab, to be stored as a single unit in a filing cabinet. Acquisition. Noun, the act or process of acquiring. Fare. Noun, a going, journey, travel, voyage, course, passage. Cynical. Adjective, of or relating to the belief that human actions are motivated only or primarily by base desires or selfishness. Saved. Verb, to prevent harm or difficulty. Adjective, rescued from the consequences of sin. Compassionate. Verb, to feel compassion for someone or with regard to something. To regard someone or something with compassion. Adjective, having, feeling or showing compassion to or toward someone. Plants. Noun, an organism that is not an animal, especially an organism capable of photosynthesis. Typically a small or herbaceous organism of this kind, rather than a tree. Verb, to place a seed or plant in soil or other substrate in order that it may live and grow. Cube. Noun, a regular polyhedron having 6 identical square faces. Verb, to raise to the third power. To determine the result of multiplying by itself twice. Charismatic. Noun, a member of the charismatic movement. Adjective, of, related to, or having charisma. Cereal. Noun, a type of grass, such as wheat, rice or oats, cultivated for its edible grains. Point. Noun, a discrete division of something. Popular. Noun, a person who is popular, especially at a school. Adjective, common among the general public. Generally accepted. Marketing. Verb, to make products or services available for sale and promote them. Noun, buying and selling in a market. Heels. Noun, the rear part of the foot, where it joins the leg. Noun, the act of inclining or canting from a vertical position. A cant. Noun, high-heeled shoes. Media. Noun, the middle layer of the wall of a blood vessel or lymph vessel which is composed of connective and muscular tissue. Rich. Verb, to enrich. Adjective, wealthy, having a lot of money and possessions. Baseball. Noun, a sport common in North America, the Caribbean, and Japan, in which the object is to strike a ball so that one of a 9-person team can run counterclockwise among 4 bases, resulting in the scoring of a run. The team with the most runs after termination of play, usually 9 innings, wins. Richest. Adjective, wealthy, having a lot of money and possessions. Dustman. Noun, a person employed to collect refuse from people's homes and take it to be processed. Adenoids. Noun, one of 2 folds of lymphatic tissue covered by ciliated epithelium. They are found in the roof and posterior wall of the nasopharynx at the back of the throat behind the uvula. They may obstruct normal breathing and make speech difficult when swollen, a condition often called adenitis. Forgotten. Verb, to lose remembrance of. Noun, a person or thing that has been forgotten. Adjective, of which knowledge has been lost, which is no longer remembered. Again. Adverb, another time, once more. Preposition, obsolete or dialectal, against. Chest. Noun, a box. Now usually a large strong box with a secure convex lid. Verb, to hit with one's chest. Front of one's body. Greatly. Adverb, to a great extent or degree. Lick. Noun, the act of licking, a stroke of the tongue. Verb, to stroke with the tongue. Discover. Verb, to find or learn something for the first time. Noon. Noun, the 9th hour of the day counted from sunrise. Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Verb, to relax or sleep around midday. Near. Noun, the left side of a horse or of a team of horses pulling a carriage, etc. Verb, to come closer to approach. Adjective, physically close. Adverb, at or towards a position close in space or time. Preposition, physically close to, in close proximity to. Programs. Noun, a set of structured activities. Verb, to enter a program or other instructions into a computer or other electronic device. To instruct it to do a particular task. Install. Noun. Installer. A software utility that installs an application. Verb. To connect, set up or prepare something for use. Sacrifice. Noun. The offering of anything to a god. A consecratory rite. Verb. To offer something as a gift to a deity. Available. Adjective. Such as one may avail oneself of. Capable of being used for the accomplishment of a purpose. Crossing. Verb. To make or form a cross. Noun. An intersection where roads, lines, or tracks cross. Adjective. Extending or lying across. In a crosswise direction. Marks. Noun. Heading. Boundary. Land within a boundary. Verb. To put a mark on something. To make something recognizable by a mark. To label or write on something. Noun. A measure of weight, especially for gold and silver. Once used throughout Europe. Equivalent to 8 ounces. Least. Noun. Something of the smallest possible extent. An indivisible unit. Adverb. Used for forming superlatives of adjectives. Especially those that do not form the superlative by adding est. Curly. Noun. A person or animal with curly hair. Adjective. Having curls. Huge. Adjective. Very large. Deliberately. Adverb. Intentionally, or after deliberation, not accidentally. Recession. Noun. The act or an instance of receding or withdrawing. Esteem. Noun. Favorable regard. Verb. To set a high value on. To regard with respect or reverence. Medal. Noun. A stamped metal disc used as a personal ornament. A charm. Or a religious object. Verb. To win a medal. Border. Noun. The outer edge of something. Verb. To put a border on something. Correct. Adjective. Free from error. True. Accurate. Jewelry. Noun. Collectively. Personal ornamentation such as rings, necklaces, brooches and bracelets. Made of precious metals and sometimes set with gemstones. Crucial. Adjective. Essential or decisive for determining the outcome or future of something. Extremely important. Disappear. Verb. To vanish. Carbon. Noun. The chemical element. Symbol C. With an atomic number of 6. It can be found in pure form, for example, as graphite. A black, shiny and very soft material. Or diamond. A colorless, transparent, crystalline solid and the hardest known material. Verb. To cause someone to receive a carbon copy of an email message. Hands. Noun. The part of the forelimb below the forearm or wrist in a human. And the corresponding part in many other animals. Verb. To give, pass, or transmit with the hand. Literally or figuratively. Improvement. Noun. The act of improving, advancement or growth, a bettering. Recipes. Noun. A formula for preparing or using a medicine. A prescription. Also. A medicine prepared from such instructions. Pinch. Noun. The action of squeezing a small amount of a person's skin and flesh. Making it hurt. Verb. To squeeze a small amount of a person's skin and flesh. Making it hurt. Breaths. Noun. The act or process of breathing. Niches. Noun. A cavity, hollow, or recess. Generally within the thickness of a wall. For a statue, bust, or other erect ornament. Hence, any similar position, literal or figurative. Archives. Noun. A place for storing earlier, and often historical, material. An archive usually contains documents, letters, records, newspapers, etc., or other types of media kept for historical interest. Verb. To put into an archive. Box. Noun. Senses relating to a three-dimensional object or space. Verb. To place inside a box. To pack in one or more boxes. Concerns. Noun. That which affects one's welfare or happiness. A matter of interest to someone. The adposition before the matter of interest is usually over, about, or for. Verb. To relate or belong to. To have reference to or connection with. To affect the interest of. To be of importance to. Land. Noun. The part of earth which is not covered by oceans or other bodies of water. Verb. To descend to a surface, especially from the air. Adjective. Of or relating to land. Addressable. Adjective. Able to be addressed indefinitely. Adverb. In a manner that is not definite. Leaving. Verb. To have a consequence or remnant. Verb. To give leave to. Allow. Permit. Let. Grant. Verb. To produce leaves or foliage. Verb. To raise. To levy. Manger. Noun. A trough for animals to eat from. Quietly. Adverb. In a quiet manner. Beautician. Noun. One who does hairstyling, manicures, and other beauty treatments. Duvet. Noun. A thick, padded quilt used instead of blankets. Included. Verb. To bring into a group, class, set, or total as a new part or member. Right. Adjective. Straight, not bent. Banner. Noun. A flag or standard used by a military commander. Monarch or nation. Verb. To adorn with a banner. Adjective. Exceptional. Very good. Collect. Verb. To gather together. Amass. Adjective. To be paid for by the recipient, as a telephone call or a shipment. Adverb. With payment due from the recipient. Evident. Adjective. Obviously true by simple observation. Grinning. Verb. To smile, parting the lips so as to show the teeth. Noun. The act or expression of one who grins. Representation. Noun. That which represents something else. Living. Verb. To be alive. To have life. Noun. The state of being alive. Adjective. Having life. Describes. Verb. To represent in words. All. Noun. With a possessive pronoun. Everything that one is capable of. Adjective. All gone. Dead. Adverb. Degree. Intensifier. Pronoun. Everything. Conjunction. Although. Shot. Verb. To launch a projectile. Noun. The result of launching a projectile or bullet. Verb. To load a gun with shot. Adjective. Worn out or broken. Grin. Noun. A smile in which the lips are parted to reveal the teeth. Verb. To smile, parting the lips so as to show the teeth. Round. Adverb. So as to form a circle or trace a circular path, or approximation thereof. Preposition. Defining a circle or closed curve containing a thing. Noun. A circular or spherical object or part of an object. Verb. To shape something into a curve. Adjective. Physical. Shape. Receives. Noun. An operation in which data is received. Verb. To take. As something that is offered. Given. Committed. Sent. Paid. Etc. To accept. To be given something. Needle. Noun. A fine, sharp implement usually for piercing such as sewing or knitting. Acupuncture. Tattooing. Body piercing. Medical injections. Etc. Verb. To pierce with a needle. Especially for sewing or acupuncture. Metal. Noun. Heading. Chemical elements or alloys. And the mines where their ores come from. Verb. To make a road using crushed rock, stones, etc. Adjective. Characterized by strong drum beats and distorted guitars. Dive. Noun. A jump or plunge into water. Verb. To swim under water. Alignment. Noun. An arrangement of items in a line. Overlap. Noun. Something that overlaps or is overlapped. Verb. To extend over and partly cover something. Increase. Noun. An amount by which a quantity is increased. Verb. Of a quantity, etc. To become larger or greater. Little. Noun. A small amount. Adjective. Small in size. Adverb, not much. Pronoun, not much, not a large amount. Compare. Noun, comparison. Verb, to assess the similarities and differences between two or more things. To compare X with Y. Having made the comparison of X with Y, one might have found it similar to Y or different from Y. Bandages. Noun, a strip of gauze or similar material used to protect or support a wound or injury. Verb, to apply a bandage to something. Secrets. Noun, a piece of knowledge that is hidden and intended to be kept hidden. Verb, to make or keep secret. Configure. Verb, to set up or arrange something in such a way that it is ready for operation for a particular purpose, or to someone's particular liking. Exhibits. Noun, an instance of exhibiting. Verb, to display or show something for others to see, especially at an exhibition or contest. Camping. Verb, to live in a tent or similar temporary accommodation. Noun, the recreational activity of temporarily living in a tent or similar accommodation, usually in the wilderness. Fighter. Noun, a person who fights, a combatant. Overtime. Noun, working time outside of one's regular hours. Verb, to measure something incorrectly, as taking more time than it actually did. Adverb, exceeding regular working hours. Recommendations. Noun, an act of recommending. Quickest. Adjective, moving with speed, rapidity or swiftness, or capable of doing so. Rapid, fast. Showed. Verb, to display, to have somebody see something. Layers. Noun, a single thickness of some material covering a surface. Verb, to cut or divide something into layers. Noun, a person who lays things, such as tiles. Chief. Noun, a leader or head of a group of people, organization, etc. Verb, to smoke cannabis. Adjective, primary, principal. Fried. Adjective, cook by frying. Verb, a method of cooking food. Spark. Noun, a small particle of glowing matter, either molten or on fire. Verb, to trigger, kindle into activity, an argument, etc. Enemy. Noun, someone who is hostile to, feels hatred towards, opposes the interests of, or intends injury to someone else. Verb, to make an enemy of. Adjective, of, relating to, or belonging to an enemy. Appreciated. Verb, to be grateful or thankful for. Adjective, recognized as having value. Portrayal. Noun, the act of portraying. Partner. Noun, someone who is associated with another in a common activity or interest. Verb, to join as a partner. Peaks. Noun, a point, the sharp end or top of anything that terminates in a point. As, the peak, or front, of a cap. Verb, to reach a highest degree or maximum. Verb, to become sick or wan. Fought. Verb, to contend in physical conflict, either singly or in war, battle, etc. Activity. Noun, the state or quality of being active, activeness. Mistakenly. Adverb, wrongly, erroneously. Searching. Verb, to look in, a place, for something. Noun, search, hunt. Adjective, of an investigation, etc. Thorough. Noted. Verb, to notice with care, to observe, to remark, to heed. Adjective, well known because of one's reputation. Famous. Celebrated. Piece. Noun, a part of a larger whole, usually in such a form that it is able to be separated from other parts. Verb, usually with together. To assemble. Something real or figurative. Bleeding. Verb, of a person or animal. To lose blood through an injured blood vessel. Noun, the flow or loss of blood from a damaged blood vessel. Adjective, losing blood. Adverb, used as an intensifier. Extremely. Receives. Noun, an operation in which data is received. Verb, to take, as something that is offered, given, committed, sent, paid, etc., to accept, to be given something. Actress. Noun, a female who performs on the stage or in films. Colleague. Noun, a fellow member of a profession. Staff, academic faculty or other organization. An associate. Verb, to unite or associate with another or with others. Concentrated. Verb, to bring to, or direct toward, a common center. To unite more closely. To gather into one body. Mass, or force. Adjective, not dilute, having a high concentration. Biases. Noun, inclination towards something. Predisposition, partiality, prejudice, preference, predilection. Verb, to place bias upon, to influence. Renowned. Adjective, famous, celebrated, or well-known. Discharge. Noun, pus or exudate, other than blood, from a wound or orifice, usually due to infection or pathology. Verb, to accomplish or complete, as an obligation. Nominating. Verb, to name someone as a candidate for a particular role or position, including that of an office. Appearing. Verb, to come or be in sight, to be in view, to become visible. Noun, appearance, act of coming into view. Resist. Noun, a protective coating or covering. Verb, to attempt to counter the actions or effects of. Ninth. Noun, the person or thing in the ninth position. Verb, to lose a ninth. Adjective, the ordinal form of the number 9. Anywhere. Adverb, in or at any location or an unknown location. Pronoun, any location or an unknown location. Heard. Verb, stative, to perceive sounds through the ear. Adjective, that has been heard or listened to. That has been orally detected. Pays. Noun, money given in return for work. Salary or wages. Verb, to give money or other compensation to in exchange for goods or services. Verb, to cover, the bottom of a vessel, a seam, a spar, etc., with tar or pitch, or a waterproof composition of tallow, resin, etc., to smear. Brilliant. Noun, a finely cut gemstone, especially a diamond, cut in a particular form with numerous facets so as to maximize light return through the top. Called table of the stone. Adjective, shining brightly. Instance. Noun, urgency of manner or words. An urgent request. Insistence. Verb, to mention as a case or example. To refer to cite. Disappear. Verb, to vanish. Milliseconds. Noun, 1/1000th of a second. Symbol, Ms. Marketer. Noun, one who designs and executes marketing campaigns. Nightclub. Noun, a public or private establishment that is open late at night to provide entertainment. Food, drink, music and/or dancing. Verb, to visit a nightclub, or nightclubs, for entertainment. Crystal. Noun, a solid composed of an array of atoms or molecules possessing long-range order and arranged in a pattern which is periodic in 3 dimensions. Adjective, very clear. Instruments. Noun, a device used to produce music. Verb, to apply measuring devices. Development. Noun, the process of developing, growth, directed change. Grave. Noun, an excavation in the earth as a place of burial. Makeup. Noun, an item's composition. Drums. Noun, a percussive musical instrument spanned with a thin covering on at least one end for striking, forming an acoustic chamber, affecting what materials are used to make it. A membranophone. Noun, a small hill or ridge of hills. Noun, a social gathering or assembly held in the evening. Outings. Noun, a pleasure trip or excursion. Shaves. Verb, To make bald or shorter by using a tool such as a razor or pair of electric clippers to cut the hair close to the skin. Noun. An instance of shaving. Bedroom. Noun. A room in a house where a bed is kept for sleeping. Aspect. Noun. Any specific feature, part, or element of something. Verb. Of a planet. To have a particular aspect or type of aspect. Flavored. Verb. To add flavoring to something. Adjective. Having a specific taste, often due to the addition of flavoring. Clan. Noun. A group of people all descended from a common ancestor, in fact or belief. Barber. Noun. A person whose profession is cutting. Usually male. Custom as hair and beards. Verb. To cut the hair or beard of. A person. Noun. A weight of 1/288th of a pound. That is, 20 grains or 1/3 of a dram. About 1.3 grams. Symbol. Noun. Each of the 4 divisions of a year. Spring, summer, autumn, fall, and winter. Noun. A coin formerly used in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Malta, Australia, New Zealand and many other Commonwealth countries. Noun. One of the 4 major compass points, specifically 180 degrees, directed toward the South Pole, and conventionally downwards on a map, abbreviated as S. Noun. A quark having a fractional electric charge of -1/3 and a mass about 80 to 130 MeV. Symbol. S. Agricultural. Noun. A product or commodity from agriculture. Adjective. Of or pertaining to agriculture. Occurs. Verb. To happen or take place. Alignments. Noun. An arrangement of items in a line. Anesthetist. Noun. One who gives an anesthetic. Addictions. Noun. A state that is characterized by compulsive drug use or compulsive engagement in rewarding behavior, despite negative consequences. Aforementioned. Noun. The one or ones mentioned previously. Adjective. Previously mentioned. Engineering. Verb. To design, construct or manage something as an engineer. Noun. The application of mathematics and the physical sciences to the needs of humanity and the development of technology. Housing. Verb. To keep within a structure or container. Cafe. Noun. A convenience store. Originally one that sold coffee and similar basic items. Noun. A coffee shop. An establishment selling coffee and sometimes other non-alcoholic beverages. Simple meals or snacks, with a facility to consume them on the premises. Focus. Noun. A point at which reflected or refracted rays of light converge. Verb. Followed by on or upon. To concentrate one's attention. Released. Verb. To let go of. To cease to hold or contain. Verb. To lease again. To grant a new lease of. To let back. Nutritionist. Noun. An expert or specialist in nutrition or nutritionistics. Beekeeper. Noun. A person who maintains hives and keeps bees, especially for the production of honey. Desert. Noun. Usually in the plural, that which is deserved or merited, a just punishment or reward. Creme. Noun. A very sugary, fluffy white cream derivative. Bulbs. Noun. Any solid object rounded at one end and tapering on the other. Possibly attached to a larger object at the tapered end. Verb. To take the shape of a bulb. To swell. Attention. Noun. Mental focus. Interjection. Used as a command to bring soldiers to the attention position. Grow. Verb. To become larger, to increase in magnitude. Natural. Noun. A native inhabitant of a place, country, etc. Adjective. That exists and evolved within the confines of an ecosystem. Adverb. Naturally. In a natural manner. Signature. Noun. A person's name, written by that person, used as identification or to signify approval of accompanying material, such as a legal contract. adjective, distinctive, characteristic, indicative of identity, pathologist, noun, an expert in pathology, a specialist who examines samples of body tissues for diagnostic or forensic purpose. Everyday, noun, rare, the ordinary or routine day or occasion, adjective, appropriate for ordinary use, rather than for special occasions. Adopt, verb, to take by choice into relationship, a child, heir, friend, citizen, etc. Peak, noun, a point, the sharp end or top of anything that terminates in a point. As, the peak, or front, of a cap. Verb, to reach a highest degree or maximum. Adjective, maximal, maximally quintessential or representative, constituting the culmination of. Additional, noun, something added. Adjective, supplemental or added to something. Relocate, verb, to move something from one place to another. Pictures, noun, a representation of anything, as a person, a landscape, a building, upon canvas, paper, or other surface, by drawing, painting, printing, photography, etc. Verb, to represent in or with a picture. Noun, cinema, movie theater, dance. Noun, a sequence of rhythmic steps or movements usually performed to music, for pleasure or as a form of social interaction. Verb, to move with rhythmic steps or movements, especially in time to music. Front, noun, the foremost side of something or the end that faces the direction it normally moves. Verb, to face, on, to be pointed in a given direction. Adjective, located at or near the front. Internet, noun, any set of computer networks that communicate using the Internet protocol. An intranet. Verb, to use the Internet, to search for something using the Internet, to surf the Internet. Championship, noun, a competition to determine a champion, especially the final of a series of competitions. Knee, noun, in humans, the joint or the region of the joint in the middle part of the leg between the thigh and the shank. Verb, to kneel to. Forming, verb, to assume a certain shape or visible structure. Noun, the act by which something is formed. Formation, jerky. Adjective, characterized by physical jerking. Loves, noun, strong affection. Verb, usually transitive, sometimes intransitive. Stative, to have a strong affection for someone or something. Verb, to praise, commend. Simplify, verb, to make simpler, either by reducing in complexity, reducing to component parts, or making easier to understand. Passionate, noun, a passionate individual. Verb, to fill with passion, or with another given emotion. Adjective, given to strong feeling, sometimes romantic, sexual, or both. Driver, noun, one who drives something, in any sense of the verb to drive. Celebrate, verb, to extol or honor in a solemn manner. Numbered, verb, to label items with numbers, to assign numbers to items. Baked, verb, with person as subject, to cook something in an oven. Adjective, that has been cooked by baking. Anything, noun, someone or something of importance. Pronoun, any object, act, state, event, or fact whatever, a thing of any kind, something or other. Alphabet, noun, the set of letters used when writing in a language. Verb, to designate by the letters of the alphabet, to arrange alphabetically. Gesture, noun, a motion of the limbs or body, especially one made to emphasize speech. Verb, to make a gesture or gestures. Fulfill, verb, to satisfy, carry out, bring to completion, an obligation, a requirement, etc.